Hey guys, welcome back. Welcome back to the build. All right. So in the Northeast, it is super cold up here. We're talking 0 or -2, -7. All right. We're not really used to that, but it is the 10-year hit. Every 10 years, it gets super, super cold here in the Northeast. I do live in upstate New York, and I am renovating my property, as you can see. So this is called Rockwool. Rockwool is by far probably a premium product that I like because it is also noise dampening. The R value is a 15, so it's not awesome, but it's good. And it is fire retardant, which is also excellent. All right, so that's what I'm putting in on all the interior walls. If you remember before, this wall right here used to be a see-through wall, just like this one. All right, this right here is the boiler room, and let me show you what's going on in the boiler room. So what we did, most of you guys have been watching, you saw that the Jackery is now in action, as you can see here. All right, so I got my Jackery system, and I also have my backup, my 2 backup generators. That is the transfer switch. All this stuff is pretty much the same. And I started plumbing, or I should say I got my contractor in here to start plumbing the bathroom. That's what all of these pipes are. All right, we went with PEX and PVC. Of course, we had to go through the ceiling and a whole bunch of stuff. But if you remember, this was also a see-through wall. All right, let's go around the side. Now, the reason that I left this wall open is because the only source of heat down here right now is my boiler. All right, we are putting in baseboards. That's what this one right here is for. This one is for baseboards. That's the third element. So I have top floor, bottom floor, and the basement. All right, so you need heat. It's cold down here. I don't want to do all this work and then have it freeze the pipes and then have an issue. So what I've been doing is a lot of construction. We did the outside wall, as you can see here. All right, this is the outside wall. That's the garage right there. Outside wall, and I did manage to move this column. I don't know if you remember, but there was a column right here. So I put 2 supports, one on that side and one on the inside. I don't know if you can see it, but it's somewhere on the floor right here. All right, so that has been removed. So 2 supports. It's only an 8-foot span, totally in spec. And we also made sure that the beams above were not going to fall. So we did some extra support and bracing there as well. Now, welcome to the shop. Probably a little bit different. That's that one bar that I was telling you about. All right, that is a standard support, holding up the house. Just want to give you guys an idea of what it looks like now. Putting up sheetrock. Still got a lot of work to do here. All right, still got a lot of work. And of course, the door that I just walked in. And again, with this right here is for the air compressor. All right, this is a specially made tube that goes into the garage that connects to the air compressor. All right, so it's going to be a 2-way system. One is going to be for the for the garage, and one's going to be in here, which is why I had to run that tube. DeWalt sells it. It's like an aluminum bending tube, but it's pressure rated for air. All right, and check this out, a bathroom, and it works. Okay. So we also have a pump back here. And what this pump does, when you flush the toilet, pump activates and it shoots all the poop and stuff all the way up, and it hits my sewer line. And then after the sewer line, it goes into the septic tank. So again, a lot of work, a lot of projects going on. I'm the only one doing it other than my contract work and my buddy Jay, but he was not available this weekend. That's okay. I'm doing the best I can. Thank you very much, guys. Please like and subscribe. I really do appreciate all the support. And as you can see, it's getting there. Thanks.